All right. So have your strap. If you don't have a strap, go ahead and grab a strap or something that can act like a strap, like a bathrobe tie or a necktie or even a towel, like a hand towel. And we'll start. Knees bent, feet on the mat. And then let your arms just rest out to the sides. Let your feet be as wide as your mat. Have your toes off the mat. And just let your knees sway side to side. Slowly and effortlessly. And now start to coordinate the movement with your breath. So let's inhale together, bring the knees up. And exhale to the side. Doesn't matter which side. Continue that slow rhythmic movement with the breath, inhaling the knees to center, exhaling to the side. So inhaling gratitude for this new decade to come. Turn the music down just a little bit. Exhaling any frustration, anger for the past year. Letting it go. Inhaling anticipation for this new decade. Exhaling any worry, anxiety. Just imagine you can exhale that out. Inhale peace, love, unity. Inhale that right into your being, into your core. Exhale any stress, tension. And the next time the knees are up towards center, just gather those knees in towards your chest. Give them a good squeeze. Rock it a little bit side to side. Place the left foot back down and grab your strap. Place your strap around the ball of your right foot, right up by where the toes come into the footbed. Reach your arms straight up so they're just nice and long, no bend in the elbows. Stretch that right leg up to the sky. And you can either keep your left foot on the mat or extend your left leg out long. Now soften your shoulders. And then this is it, right? Try not to think about, oh, what are we going to do next? Just allow the back of the right leg, the hamstring, the calf, to find some space. Send that right heel, ankle up towards the sky as you draw your toes to your nose. Add a little flex through the left foot on the ground. Draw the left thigh down. And as this right leg maybe allows, as you allow more softening through the right leg, maybe draw it in a little bit closer towards the torso. Let's all take a collective long breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Soften the back of the right knee, soften through the back of the leg. And now keep that leg extended up to the sky. Just let go of the strap to the ground and extend the leg all the way down to the mat. Control it down. Have that left knee in. Give it a good squeeze, and we'll take that same stretch over to the other side. So Take the strap onto the ball, above the arch, up towards the toes. And just notice what's going on this side, right? If it feels too restrictive with the stretch, you can bend the right knee and place the right foot on the floor. But start with extending the arms straight like they're extensions of the strap. Soften your shoulders down towards the ground. And add a little bit more flex through the left foot. Soften through the back of the knee. Notice if you need to bring the leg a little further away so that you can straighten the leg. If you're really tight in the back of the hamstring, maybe you always keep that knee bent. See if you can lose the bend and straighten all the way, even if that means bringing the leg further away. Take a long breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let go of any remaining tension, tightness. And take your strap off to the side. Slowly lower your leg down to the ground to meet the other one. Let's sweep our arms overhead, stretch. Press both heels away, draw the toes back towards your nose. Reach long like you're just waking up in the morning, breathe in. And on your exhale, bring your knees into your chest, curl into a tight ball. Reach the fingertips towards the feet, curl up to the tip of your shoulder blades. Good. And now extend your legs out long, reach your arms back, come back, control it through the core, reach back into a big stretch. Inhale. Exhale, curl up into a ball around your spine. Draw your shoulders away from your spine as you curl up that little bit more. And one more time, control it through your belly. Inhale, reach long. And on your exhale, start to roll up to your seat. Roll up, roll up, roll up. Round your spine. You can bend your knees, draw your belly button back towards your spine. Reach towards the toes or over. And let's come up to our speed and pivot around to our hands and knees. So come into your neutral spine here. We'll come into a knee down side plank to start, right? So pivot that left foot off to the left. And then come into your knee down side plank. Right arm lifts overhead, right leg extends. Good, draw in with the low belly. Turn your torso so that it's facing the long edge of your mat. And then take that top arm overhead, reach, breathe. Push the ground away with that left arm. And then reach that right arm up. Start to lift the right leg off the ground. So now you're still in that sort of knee down side plank. Bend the right knee. Reach back and grab the ankle with the right hand. And open up through the quadricep. You can kick the foot into the hand. You can draw the knee back. For me, it helps to draw the knee away from the hip. Open up. Good. And then release the foot back down. Come up onto your left knee. Yeah, so now we're just kneeling with our right leg still extended. Take your right hand to the top of your rib cage. Inhale that left arm up. And on your exhale, side bend. Think about side bending opposite your hand. Lift up and over. The modified gate pose. Breathe in. And on your exhale, come back to your all fours. So slide that back knee in. Let's all inhale, come into your cow pose, lift your heart. Exhale, round your spine, draw your shoulders away from your spine, draw your belly up and in. And then into your neutral spine. Kick that right leg off to the side, extend the left leg out long, knee down side plank. So you kickstand that right foot off, take that left arm overhead, and then stretch like you've got a rubber band and you're extending it from your fingertips all the way to the outer edge of your left foot, and you're stretching it out here. Maybe spin your heart up slightly. And let's reach that left arm up. You can come on your fingertips if you'd like, or stay on your hand. Engage through the low belly. Lift that left leg off the ground. Bend the knee, and let's take a quad stretch here. Draw the knee away from the hip. You can kick the foot into the hand. Open up through the left shoulder. And then with control, step the foot back out, release your right arm, bring it up. Take your left hand to the top of your rib cage. Inhale for length, and let your exhale bring you to the side bend. Another couple of breaths. Open up through that right side body, breathe. And then slowly come back down to your all fours. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your bum, cow. Exhale, round your spine, cat. Come into your neutral spine. Walk your hands forward a couple of inches. Index fingers parallel to each other. Tuck your toes, lift right up into downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Softening one knee and then the other. And then hold it. Bend your knees a little bit or a lot. Press your hands into the mat like you're trying to lengthen your mat out. Wrap your triceps in towards your ears. Send your sit bones up and back. Firm through the quadriceps as you lengthen the back of the legs. Draw the heels to the earth. And fill this with breath. Inhaling more of that sense of peace, of unity, of love, of calm. Exhaling, letting go. Letting go of any stuff that we've accumulated in our being this last decade. And now walk your feet a little closer together. Inhale that right leg, reach it up, press back into the right heel. Draw your left heel down, hold it here. Breathe, three-legged dog. And on your exhale, knee to chest, hovering plank. Hold it, just one time, I'm gonna hold it here. Press the ground away. One more time, inhale, reach up and back. Draw that left heel down as you press back into that right heel. Exhale, knee to chest. And step your foot between your hands. Stay up on that back knee. Come up on your fingertips, or if you have blocks handy, you can do that. Now draw your right knee forward as you press your left heel back. Again, that rubber band idea. Lift your heart. Breathe in. And now start to kick your hips up. You can take the back knee down if you'd like. But see if you can straighten that front leg into a standing half split. The option is to take the back knee down and lengthen the front leg. Blocks here might be really helpful, especially depending on the length of your arms. Hold it here. Draw your right sit bone back. Draw your toes back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend back into that front knee. Step back to plank. Hold it. Shift forward onto your toes. Engage the quadriceps. Let's all place the knees down first here. Hug your elbows in. Draw your heart forward, forward, forward. Draw your belly in as you slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Press the tops of your feet down. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes, push back up and through all fours, downward facing dog. So that's the option for flows as we go forward, knee down. Right? Couple more breaths here. Squeeze those triceps in. Draw the heels down. And we'll take that to the other side. Inhale, lengthen that left leg. So reach the left leg away like you're drawing the heel out and lengthening the leg right out of the hip joint. Draw the right heel down any amount more to the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to chest. Push the ground away. Inhale, reach back up, stretch back. Exhale, knee to chest, and step your foot between your hands. And then again, either fingertips or hands on blocks. Draw your left knee forward, draw your right heel back, and take the knee down. Lift your heart any amount. Feel that stretch in that right inner hip. And now either back knee down, or just walk your hands back and lengthen that front leg. Draw the toes back to your nose. Soften where you can. And then back into that front knee. Let's step back to our plank. Shift forward onto your tiptoes. Draw your quadriceps up. Hug your elbows in. Lower down, halfway down or all the way down, chaturanga. Whip onto the tops of your feet. Either cobra or up dog. Lift your heart. Draw that low belly in. Firm those outer ankles in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And bend the knees. Come up on your toes. Look to your hands. Either hop or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold it down. We'll take this into some flows, right? So inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, bend your knees, just fold back down. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, step that right leg back. Come on your fingertips, find your legs. Reach that right heel back, draw the left knee forward. Make sure your feet are about hip distance apart and rise right up to crescent pose. Take your left hand onto your hip and look straight ahead. Press back into that right heel. Take a breath in as you find length. Reach that right arm up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Go slow. Inhale back to center. Reach both arms up. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Lengthen that front leg. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, step back to your plank. Good. Now stay or go, and you can go right to down dog or go through your vinyasa with your breath. Through your up dog and your down dog. Relax the muscles in your jaw. Send those sit bones back. Lift up high in the tiptoes, bend the knees, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow down. Keep your knees soft here. Inhale, rise on up. Sweep your arms up and around. Exhale, sweep them back out and around. Fold down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg steps back. High lunge. Find the legs, sweep the arms up. So if you feel tippy here and you feel balance is an issue, walk that right foot out to the right a little more. And take your right hand to your hip. Inhale for length. Stay deep in the legs, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Lead. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, step back to plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Know that you can always skip any of these flows. You can always take Child pose if you need a break on your wrists. Bend the knees, tiptoes, look to your hands. If you never hop, try it. Hop to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Sweep it up, liquid spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, liquid spine back down. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, right leg steps back, crescent pose. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale, take a twist this time. Right arm forward, left arm back. Can you draw that left knee forward any amount more? Can you draw the right heel back? Take a breath in for length. Exhale as you draw the low belly in, maybe a little more twist. Inhale, both arms up to center, crescent. Exhale, pivot the back foot to warrior two. So the back heel comes down. Sink a little deeper. Just an easy flow here. Flip the left palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Reach. One more time. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Draw that left knee towards your left pinky toe. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come back up into warrior two. And then bring your hands to your hips. Pivot that left foot in so that now you're on the long edge of the mat. Toes pointing straight forward. Bend your knees. Bring your hands right to the hip creases. Hinge forward, forward, forward. So you're like in a flat back with wide legs, right? Pigeon toe your toes in just slightly. Press down into your feet and keep the length through your spine as you slowly release down. Release your hands down. Let your head drop. Now feel a little bit of weight coming more into the balls of your feet. And then push the feet down into the mat. Engage the front of your thighs and create some space in the back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pivot all 10 toes back towards the top of your mat. Step back to plank. Pivot those heels to the left side plank. Lift that right arm up. Look up. And back to plank. Optional vinyasa here with your breath. Think liquid spine. Meeting back in down dog. Inhale high on the toes, bend the knees, walk or hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, really lengthen that spine, draw your heart forward, flat back. Exhale, drip it down. Push down into the feet as you roll your spine all the way up to standing. Inhale, and fold it back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg steps back, rise on up to crescent. Arms reach, position those legs, right? Take a breath in, find length through your spine, and then exhale, twist to your right, right arm back, left arm forward. Take a long breath in. As you exhale, draw that low belly in, twist maybe a little bit more. Sweep those arms up, inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Fluid, fluid, exhale, side angle. Like you're sort of like a tree branch, just waving in the wind. Inhale, open, reverse. Exhale, side angle. And then inhale back to warrior two. Bring your hands onto your hips. Pivot that back foot in. So again, we're in this wide leg, right? Inhale, lengthen. Soften your knees, exhale, hinge forward, and then bring it down. This time, maybe interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift those arms up overhead, drop your head, press down into the feet, send the sit bones up and back, drop your head any amount more, and rinsing through the shoulders. Keep drawing your arms up towards the sky. Then release your hands. Pivot all 10 toes to the top of the mat. Step back to plank. Side plank, pivot the heels to the left arm up. To the right, I mean left arm up, so you're on your right arm. Lift that top arm up. And come back to your plank. Either meet in down dog or go through your vinyasa with your breath. Back to down dog. Couple of breaths here. So imagine that your tailbone is just nice and free. Let it just be free, sending up and back. Let your sit bones send back. Let your heels draw any amount more to the ground. On your next inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Step your foot between your hands. Yeah? And then rise on up to crescent. And step that back foot in until the foot can land on the ground. So you're like in a shortened warrior one stance. So your heel is slightly angled in. Straighten that front leg. Bring your hands onto those hip creases just like we did. Draw the right hip back as you hinge forward from your hips, coming into that flat back. Draw the right hip back, 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 squaring the hips. Take a long breath in. And on your exhale, see if you can find a little bit more length. Draw in with the low belly. And now take your left hand, place it either on your right shin or your right ankle. Take another breath in, draw in with your low belly, and start to take a twist to your right. Twisting to your right, maybe release the right arm. Push down into the feet. For 3, 2, and 1. Release it back to center. Place the hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Long breath in. Long breath out. Now you can stay. You can come down onto your forearms and do dolphin. Or before we go to the other side, you can go through a flow, right? Coming into your plank and your up and down. From down dog, inhale that left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Step your foot forward. Rise up to your crescent. And then step that back foot in so the back heel can be down, right? Lengthen the front leg. Hands on your hips, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, and just hold it here. See if you can square the hips any amount more. Draw that left hip back. Firm through the low belly. If you need a little bend in that left knee, do that. Take another breath in. Exhale for length. Press down into both feet. And now take your right hand to your left ankle. Take a breath in for length. Exhale, twist to your left. And maybe release the left arm to the sky. You can also put a hand on a block, if you'd like, to the outside of the left foot, or just lightly hold on to the ankle or the calf. Twisting, rinsing through the spine. One more breath in. And exhale, release it back to down dog. Let's flush this all out with the flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low. Inhale, lift it up right from the toes. Lengthen those big toes. Exhale, Downward facing dog. Take a long breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide, sigh it out. Sigh it out through the whole body. Feel the space that you've cultivated through the spine, through the back of the legs, the strength in through the arms. And now bend the knees, look to your hands, either walk or hop to the top of your mat. Separate your feet a little wider than your hips. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold and bow, ragdoll. Grab a hold of opposite elbow here. Drop your head. Press down into the feet. Really drop your head. Maybe shake and nod side to side slowly. Shaking no. Yes. And then release the arms. Push down into the feet. Roll all the way up to standing. All right, so we're all ready for our balancing pose here. We've opened up the hamstrings. If you've guessed what we're doing, I should have you like put it in the chat and then you get a prize if we guess. Utthita Pada Hatha, right? So bring your feet, and I know I pronounced that wrong. You're at the top of your mat. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Lift all 10 toes up off the mat and then grip them down like little suction cups around the tops of each toe. Now draw in with your low belly. Bring all your weight into your left leg and start to bring your right knee up, right? Now I'll do this in the modified way first. So root down with the left leg, push down with the left foot, take your left hand on your hip and start to open your knee out to the right. Firm that left hip in, firm that standing leg. Find some length through the crown of your head, breathe in. And on your exhale, bring that knee back to center. Extend the legs straight out. Root down, press down, try not to lean back or forward. You can bring both hands on your hips. Are you breathing? And then return the foot down. Shake that out. Again, lift all 10 toes and then suction them down. Draw in with the low belly. Lift the knee up. Grab a hold of the knee with the left hand, right hand on your hip. Root down and open the knee. Notice how your pelvis has to shift here. Keep that right side firmed in and let the left side open up. Firm through the belly. Your gaze, your drishti really helps here if you can focus on something that isn't moving ahead of you at eye level or slightly above. Bring the knee back to center. Bring both hands on your hips. Extend the legs straight out. Push through it. Push through the heel. Push through the right foot. And return it back down. All right, so that was the modification. Now we're all going to do the full one. Right, so kind of shake it out a little bit. Take a long breath in. Let it out. Come into mountain. So you're mountain. You're firm through the belly. Your tailbone's dropping anchor. You're firm through the legs. You can lift the toes again. Bring that right knee up. Now you can go to the one you did, but hey, it's going to be a new year. Let's try some, right? Take your right hand to the inside of your thigh. Reach down. So you come into like a forward fold a little bit. Take your peace fingers and grab your big toe with your peace fingers and just stand up. Take your left hand to your hip. Maybe you stay here, right? Press down with that left foot, with that left leg strong. Start to reach that right leg straight out in front of you, even if the knee stays bent. And then slowly start to take your leg out to the right. Whew. Breathe. Think strong, think length. 4, 3, flirt with straightening the leg. 2, and rebend the knee. Take both hands onto your hips. Extend the legs straight out. hold it. A lot of strengthening here for the standing leg, the standing left ankle. And then slowly lower it down. Whew, shake that out. Those looked really good, you guys. Good to see you guys. All right, focus, control. It helps to lift all 10 toes, I feel, and then suction them down to get that extra grip. Draw in with your low belly. Root down with the right leg. Here we go on the other side. Just lift the knee up, right? Hinge forward. Reach the left arm to the inside of the leg. Peace fingers grab the big toe. And just stand up with the knee bent. Press down with that right leg. Right hand onto your hip. Firm low belly. Start to slowly extend your legs straight out. The knee can stay bent, right? Firm in with that right leg. Start to gently swing your leg out to the left. Your gaze here will really help. Look straight ahead or eye level or above. 3, 2, woo. Rebend the knee. Comes forward, hands to your hips. Extend that leg straight out. Try not to lean back. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Push that foot, right foot down. Reach through the left heel. And slowly return it down. Feet hip distance apart. Let's do this thing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, just fold down. Go high. We're done with that. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, high. One more time, like liquid spine, up and back. Exhale, high. Inhale, reach up. We're at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, step back to down dog. Good. Flow through this. Inhale, plank. Through chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2 breaths. Now float forward into your plank. Shift forward on your toes, fire up the thighs. Maybe place your knees down. Hug your elbows in. Slowly make your way down to your mat, one straight line. Heel of your hands right underneath your armpits, elbows hug in. Extend through your big toes and press them down into the ground. Couple of back bends here. Draw in with your low belly and fluid liquid spine. Lift up into a back extension. Draw your heel of your hands back. Draw your heart forward. Breathe. Firm your outer ankles in. Spin your inner thighs up. Release through the tailbone. And then slowly lower all the way down. Reach your arms straight back. You've got a strap if you want to use it, or you can interlace your fingers. If you've got a strap, grab your strap and have your palms facing down. Holding the strap, palms facing down. Now extend through those long legs, through the big toes, draw in with the low belly, lift up and fly. Draw that low belly in. Draw your heart forward. Breathe. Maybe lift the legs. And release. Come all the way down. Just take a moment. Fold one hand on top of the other. Just bend your knees. Let your feet tick-tock a little side to side. And bring yourself up onto your forearms. Yeah, tuck your toes. Lift up into a forearm plank. Press the ground away. We're strong. Our core is drawing in and up. Our heels are pressing back. Lengthen from the crown of your head all the way back into your heels. 3, 2, and lift your hips straight up into like this forearm down dog, but it's called dolphin. Walk your feet one step in. Press those sit bones up and back. Press your forearms down into the mat. Let your head drop. Draw your heels down. Maybe one more step forward with the feet. Hollow out through the low belly. And now place your knees down. Place your hands down. And lift up to downward facing dog. We're going to take one-legged pigeon today, so I'll give a couple of options. Let's inhale our right leg up. Exhale, bring your knee right behind your right wrist and gently place it down on the mat. Now come on your fingertips. If your knee is bothering you, just come right over onto the right hip. Lay on it. Otherwise, tuck your back toes and start to walk back until you cannot walk back anymore. So you have that sensation in your left hip flexor. So you're kind of walking that left leg back. Right thigh is parallel to the right side of your mat. Check that your hips are square. And if you've got pain in the knee, come right over onto the right side, right? If not, lengthen and lift into what's called king pigeon. Think king's pigeon, open up through the heart. Breathe in. You can stay here, or you can extend forward and drape down into pigeon. And if uncomfortable through the knee, lean over to the right. If you need that option, follow me, lean on, let your hips come to the right. Turn your torso to the left and drape your body down. And this is it, right? Allow each out-breath to invite some more ease, softness. See if you can deepen your breath just a little bit more. Start to slowly lengthen your arms. Come back up into your king pigeon. Draw your shoulder blades back like you're like in an upward facing dog idea. Maybe bend the left knee. Maybe reach back with the right hand and grab the ankle. All options. You don't have to do any of these. You can just hold the king pigeon. Breathe. And release. Oh, let's get some blood flowing in that right leg. I'm starting to fall asleep. Step back to down dog and pedal it out. And now move in any way that you want to move, right? So like yogini, yogi's choice. You can go through a vinyasa. You can even come on all fours and just let that knee kind of open out into like some circles. Meet back in down dog. With your next inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale the knee behind the left wrist, and then shimmy, shimmy, shimmy that right leg back until it doesn't want to go any further. Come onto your hands or your fingertips, square the hips. Check that that left thigh is parallel to the side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Again, the option to just sit right over onto the left hip if you need that for your knee. And then extend forward. Stack your opposite hand on top if you're stacking hands, or let your forehead rest on stacked fists or on the mat, but let your head rest on something so you take any tension out of your neck. Deepen your breath. This is it. Just allow. Allow some ease. Notice where maybe you're gripping and allow that to release. Sometimes all it takes is that awareness and that little bit of permission.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will see.
And when you're ready, you start to lengthen those front arms. Either stay in king pigeon or bend the back knee. Reach back and grab it actually with either hand. If you get really grippy and tensiony, just don't do it, right? And release it. Work it out. Free time. Move organically. Listen to your body. It's said that when we don't listen to our body, that's when we get in trouble. And then start to walk your feet to your hands. Come to your seat. Lengthen your legs out in front. Feet to the top of the mat. We're going to slowly make our way down to the mat. Inhale those arms up and around. Now draw in with the low belly and start to unfurl your spine. One vertebrae at a time. Until you make it all the way down. Hug your right knee in. Take a twist to the left. Right arm out or by your ear. And lengthen that right leg, spill back onto your back. Take it to the other side, hug the left knee, squeeze it in. Draw your knee across your body, come over onto your right side, twist. When you feel complete on that side, come back onto your back. And then take any pose that's calling to you right now. Maybe a happy baby. Maybe just hug your knees in. Maybe you're craving a bridge. And when you're ready, find a shape that works for you for Shavasana today. So maybe on your back, legs extended. Maybe knees bent, feet on the floor. Maybe laying on your belly. You can play with folding your arms over your head, just to encourage a little more heart opening. Allow ease, allow release. Take a long breath in through your nose. Exhale as you open your mouth, soften through your muscles in your face and your jaw. Start to notice the natural rhythm of your breath. Allow any tension to drift away out of your shoulders. Come into noticing your belly and your hips and your glutes. Let them soften. Let go of any holding there. Release through your legs, your feet. Let's all take a long breath in through our nose. And a longer breath out as you soften any other remaining bits in your body. Let your awareness focus on your breath.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name.
And start to draw your knees into your chest.
Have to worry.
Give yourself a hug. Rock it a little side to side. Roll over onto your side. And make your way up to your seat. Gently, carefully. Let's reach our arms out, inhaling anticipation, goodness for the new year to come. Exhale, let go of any of our stuff from this past decade. Just let it out. One more time, inhaling. Goodness, peace, love, unity for the year to come. Exhale, let stress, worry, craziness. And one more time, inhale, sweep it up. Whatever your intention is for this next year, what do you want to cultivate more of? And then bring that to your heart space, firm it in. Bring it into your sense of being. If you were to set one intention for the year to come, think about what that might be. Just one, what would you like to cultivate more of this year to come? Whatever the first word is that comes to mind. And then turn that into a positive affirmation, like, I will be more patient, or I will be, whatever it is. Or I will have, or I will do, or I will, whatever. And then gently open your eyes. And let's send loving kindness to everyone here today. Just kind of send it out to everyone energetically. And thank you all very much. We're done. Happy New Year. Let me stop this. All right. Yay.